I have been exposed to an interesting topic that is called the TAZAI. I'm showing here a little brochure that was developed explaining the concept of the TAZAI seed index. This is a concept that was developed for Africa, but I feel that it's really very suitable and feasible to replicate the same experience in my country and expand this to the rest of Latin America, to many countries. So I think this is going to be an interesting contribution to promote the quality seed utilization in my country. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to take back home is something related to the biofortification project. I've been working in this issue for the last probably the last month before I came to Cornell, the last year actually. And what it does is, in Peru, in my country, we have a very severe problem with malnutrition. Regarding or considering the statistics, about 30% of children below 5 years old, they are suffering of malnutrition. And this is one of the highest malnutrition rates. And the idea here is to develop a map. I have brought with me the necessary GIS data information regarding malnutrition and zinc deficient soils. And with that information here at Cornell, I had the chance to develop a map. I'm working still on that map. It's not yet completed, but I think we are in the right track. So at the end of the day, I want to come up with something like this. As you can see, this is the map of Peru, and the gray areas identifies those districts. There are like 100 districts that have the highest malnutrition rates. So what we want to overlap on this map is the points and identify the regions where we can find the highest zinc deficient soils. So in that way we will be able to identify those regions where both variables are converging, because there is a hypothesis that we want to test that zinc deficient soils produce poor crops, and this affects the indigenous populations living in these areas. So this is a very valuable tool in order to identify and single out, okay, which regions in the country are going to be prioritized in order to conduct and develop rural development projects and conduct biofortification projects. I hope that these two concrete examples will help you to identify the type of how to say things, concepts, ideas that you can bring back home. But it's very important for you guys to bring the information that you want to bring, the information that you want and you need to work here. In my case, I brought, for example, the GIS map. I brought the information of malnutrition. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult to work and develop this kind of projects. But anyway, it gives you an idea of the type of projects and proposals that you can start working here at Cornell. Enjoy your stay in Cornell.